name's Russ Cook and I'm attempting to become the first person ever to run the entire length of Africa. This is where I started, this is where I'm heading, and this is where I am now. I've run 10,551 kilometres so far and I've got 6,049 left to go. So far on the mission, I've survived alone in the desert, been robbed at gunpoint, thought I was going to be killed in the jungle, had my support van smashed to bits and raised 122 grand for charity. In this episode, I'm hungover, the boys get in trouble,
6-7 bikes,
and the Guinean government block our internet, putting the whole mission on the line.
they're censoring us. Damn, bruv. How are you feeling?
Yeah, alright, you?
Yeah, could be worse.
Could be worse. Oh, I can't be fucked. Really cannot be fucking bothered.
Another year of this, eh?
Oh, yoy.
Take some paracetamol, jump on road, you'll be alright. Look at that face. Where are we going this morning, Gus?
We are invited to film some palm blood.
Any idea what that is yet?
No clue. The village used to be here. The village elders, they planted this tree here, but then the bad spirits came, so they moved the village a few hundred meters away. They pray to the tree, and asked how long has the tree been here? They were like, it was here already before, in the years 1800, 1816.
Wow.
It's a rubber tree.
Oh, it's a rubber tree.
Here the fresh rubber is coming out. We just tapped it with a machete. You can see there's some older palm trees, some newer ones, some cut down ones, but I still have no clue where he's talking about. Just been harvesting a big pile of palm fruits. They're like attached to here. So now they're like cutting them up. So they're like separated palm fruits. That one is dead. It's not gonna give fruits anymore because it's dead.
Really?
And it's finished. And it's dead and finished. It's not gonna give anything more. This is a snake hole. Some of the locals, they like to dig it out. I'm like, to eat? He's like, yeah, to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where they make rough palm oil. Palm oil starts its life as a palm fruit on a palm tree, but it's very, very hard. You will never be able to squeeze anything out of it. That's why they transport it in the big bags to here. Once arrived here, they put it in these oil barrels. They make a big fire. They boil the palm fruits well through. Once they're nice and soft, they are put in the diesel-powered grinding machine where they're squeezed out properly. All the oil will be dripping out. What I think is really fascinating about this place is not only is it diesel-powered, because sometimes people also do it by hand, but then they have this gigantic concrete pits where it can flow into. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Merci beaucoup pour toute l'explication, pour votre temps.
Et merci.
Merci, merci à vous aussi.
What time is it?
Time's just an illusion, man.
Are you hungover or is that an
Little
illusion?
A little bit. That's definitely real. Gonna go for a run on Boxing Day. A little bit of shit. But needs most, lad.
Go on then.
I dragged my limp hungover body onto the road into the merciless sun, full of bile and regret. Drinking and ultramarathon running don't mix, and for some reason I feel the need to remind myself of this every few months. What an idiot. But this was soon the least of my worries as the team was hit with yet another blow.
I mean, there's a small update from not the Guinean government, because they've said it's not them. so it must be true. Everyone was like, why are you blocking all our social media? You're censoring us. They were like, want us, mate? Somebody else. It seems like they've also stopped VPNs working.
In short, the Guinean government had decided to block access to all social media and news apps across the country in response to protests. Previous to this, we'd been able to use VPNs to bypass it, but today they've been blocked too. Of course, this is part of a much wider political situation, but the impact for us was huge. Radio silence on all of our accounts. Even this video had to be sent to Stan's dad to upload from the UK, and the issue wasn't going away anytime soon, with 1,000k of Guinea left to go. Yo, yo, yo.
It's Russell Cook.
Merry Christmas. Running home is so bad. I don't know why I need to remind myself of that every couple of months, but I just seem to do it.
You were aggressively drinking yesterday as well.
Yeah, I weren't sipping nothing.
Why would you even do that to yourself, man?
Go on, give it a whiff.
I don't want to.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got permanent brain damage after drinking now, I think. Rough.
Yeah, I was saying to Jamie this morning when I woke up, I was like, every time I drink these days, I just go, yeah.
Weren't worth it, was it? Weren't even close to worth it, really.
I feel like I'm making a documentary about like a slightly depressed university student. We've got some pork in a bag outside, if you can't see that.
I love it when it comes in a plastic bag.
Yeah, I mean, it could be beef, but I think it's pork. It's definitely not chicken, probably.
I've just put a carton of milk in the fridge, so I'm gonna give it 10 to give it a little chill. I'm gonna make a Nesquik and call it a night. Merry Christmas.
Stan,
Yeah.
what do you like most about mornings?
The beautiful sunrise, which is behind you. I'm missing it.
Why are you so awkward?
I'm supposed to interview Good Morning Britain in like an hour, but we have no internet.
Me and Gus are both limping now.
Limping?
Yeah. Well, Gus was limping already because he f***ed his body.
And why are you limping?
Because I fell over.
Oh, dearie me.
I've hurt my knee, Russ.
Dearie me.
Can I have a wet paper towel? We've not tried a wet paper towel on you for your injuries. Didn't even put one on your back.
I'll go for a shit before I have a shower.
These are the big decisions you have to make as leader of this project. I think I'd struggle. What do you think it would take for me to get promoted to poo scheduler?
For lad. Yeah, you need to like run at least across one continent.
Can I maybe do like South America? Argentina and Chile?
Yeah.
Right at bottom. Just do a little...
No, that doesn't count.
Are you saying that Tom Davies didn't run across Britain then? That's rude.
I'm not saying that. He
Too many questions?
yeah, too many questions.
You're welcome.
What was I just thinking? I'll go for shit. Quite tall trees, man. I did.
They're actually pretty small, mate. But I can understand from your perspective why you'd say that.
All right. See you later.
Okay, bye.
He's gone.
I wish it was socially acceptable to do that in conversations, just get bored and go, all right, bye, I'm running away now.
And run away I did, gracing yet another stretch of Guinea with my presence. With the hangover passing, I was keen to get back to 60k as soon as possible before some other bullshit problem or injury came barreling down the tarmac to knock me off my feet yet again.
How are you adapting to life without James?
I actually do miss James. I think he was decently funny. Shame he was from Birmingham, obviously.
What don't you miss about James?
His dirty, horrible accent. No, I actually quite like the accent. But it's better for camera if I say I don't.
Would you miss Stan?
No.
What would you miss about me the least? Basically, what's my worst feature?
No more pressure this time.
Do you think you'll miss Project Africa? I'm not talking about us, but just the mission.
I will miss elements of it. Yeah, sometimes hard to realise that in the moment there, 'cause it's just difficult to like, this. When's it over?
I know I'll miss it rather than I feel that I'll miss it. Do you know what I mean? That
Experience
pleasant moment.
tells me I'll miss it.
Yeah.
However, I don't feel like I will miss it.
In my experience, those are the best things to miss because you kind of get all of your you get the biggest amount of joy out of having done it. So you get to kind of ride off that for a long time. Is there an aspect of it you think you'd miss the least?
The longevity, 249 days. Yeah, mate, 10.5 months since I saw Emily now. 10.5 months.
That's crazy.
It's a long time.
When's Shad back?
Senegal.
Yeah.
No,
I'm looking forward to Senegal.
Yeah, me too. You've got a friend in Senegal as well, haven't you?
I've got a brother from Senegal. He's a refugee, came to Germany, been living with us for the last 10 years. And he didn't like have any kind of papers or documents that identified him, so he wasn't allowed to leave or go anywhere. And he's just gotten like approval from the German government that he can, first of all, stay in Germany like for a 1.5 year period, but that means he's got some sort of papers which allow him to actually travel. So he's just gone home, which is amazing.
It's really cool.
I see. So your parents took him in when he was like 14?
Yeah. He's been doing amazing now. He's got a job, he's a social worker, learned how to read and write. So
It's really f***ing cool.
yeah, it's amazing.
What are you running today, 70 or 80?
100.
Go on then.
I'm gonna want 109.
100.
One more than Gus.
Go on, put your money where your mouth is.
I ain't got it in the locker, boys. I ain't got it. I definitely didn't have it in the locker for 109, but 60 was still on the table. I pushed on through the beautiful Guinean jungle, but as I did, the boys were having some issues.
We've just been chased around by guys on bikes. Tried like 3 locations. Each one, these guys rocked up.
You're talking like maybe 10, 15 guys
Yeah.
as well. Being, you're not totally aggressive, but quite threatening still.
It was a bit weird. Like we rocked up to one location, and then first of all it was just like one bike, 2 guys came over, said, "You have to go to the village, stay in the village." I don't understand the reason still. We said okay. We left. We looked for a different one. Yeah, we were well hidden.
But they saw us go in, I think.
They saw us go in.
And then all of a sudden, 6, 7 bikes came out of nowhere. And they were all pretty aggressive looking at that point. It was very odd.
They did not look happy.
But it was just an empty stretch of land. It wasn't, there was nothing to say it was private property. It was very odd. Me trying to communicate as friendlily as possible in my broken French.
Yeah.
Didn't work out. But eventually, for some reason, they let us stay here, even though at first they said no.
So what you think of our spot?
I think it's potentially the nicest rest stop of the entire mission. Mate, it's fucking unbelievable. Look at it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does the like desert compare where you've been to?
It's cool in different ways, I guess, isn't it? But
Yeah.
It's literally, it's just very tranquil
Yeah.
and peaceful, and looks like I really want to go and swim in for a swim, to be honest, but I don't really have time. Lad Bible nominated me for Lad of the Year. On their thing they put, man that tried to run the length of Africa. It's like, boys, done me horrid there. Still going. Lad that tried to run the length of Africa. Boys, I'm still fucking balls deep in Guinea, mate. Mate, you can't let me win because I haven't even completed my mission yet.
True.
If I stopped throwing, this whole thing was fucking, we did nothing. Yeah, Lad Bible, you've done me dirty. Yeah. Come on now.
You want to give it a little intro to Guinea? What do you think of it?
Don't know much about Guinea. Obviously in West Africa, borders Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, Sierra Leone. Quite jungly, innit? Kind of feels quite similar to a lot of the other francophone African countries we've been to. The tarmac's good. It's obviously getting smashed in, so
Yeah.
big repair job after I've left.
Been really surprised by how welcoming the people are too. Obviously you can definitely feel that there's less money going around here. A lot of clay huts. I'm loving the nature.
Yeah,
Feels,
nature is lovely.
It's absolutely beautiful so far, and I think it's only going to get better too.
Speaking of nature, I plunged back into it, barreling towards 60k like a runaway train. It was late in the day, but I was feeling strong, so I pushed on into a glorious night shift, finishing in the dead of night. I collapsed into bed, unaware of my surroundings, but the next morning I awoke to find myself in another incredible spot.
Is it swimmable, do you think?
Don't know. If you ask me, maybe not. If you ask Gus, absolutely. How is it?
Guy was. You can't go in. It's fucking freezing.
Nah.
I was like, I'm from Europe, but I have to say, it's a bit chilly.
What is all that floating?
That's just like bubbles, because it's a fast flow.
From what?
Deciding that the chemical bubbles on the river weren't that inviting after all, I hit the tarmac unwashed and proceeded to drench another set of clothes in litres of sweat. But then, out of nowhere, came the biggest blow of the mission so far. A catastrophic, world-ending roadblock that would change the course of the mission forever.
What's the dilemma?
We've run out of caffeine.
Oh no.
Dire straits out here, boys.
It really is. It's terrible, isn't it, how much this team relies on caffeine?
People ask stays like, oh, how is it possible to run a whole day? Caffeine.
It is literally.
Caffeine. Big shout out Perfect Ted. They make the best caffeine on the market. Right now I'm staring at a box of probably the worst chocolates ever made.
Yeah. What's the opposite of an ad campaign? Like a smear campaign?
Yeah.
Joy Cats. Joy Cats.
Joy Cat, bro. How often do you think a box of chocolates would last in this van? Like this size?
Oh mate, like a day.
These things have been in here weeks, bro. Look. Look. All of us took one each and went, nah.
Oui, ça va?
Comment?
J'ai attendu ici pour mon ami.
Ah, ok.
Désolé, je parle un peu français.
Stan does a really good job of convincing people he can speak a
Je-
little bit of like,
Shh,
enough
I can't
French
hear.
that they actually start speaking to
Je parle anglais.
but actually knows okay. Monsieur.
Oui.
You are?
Ok, merci, hein.
Merci.
Non, hein. Voilà.
What the f did that man do to you to deserve you throwing Joy Cats at him?
Look at him, he's buzzing, mate.
To be fair, we're exceptionally ungrateful. We've got like a whole box of chocolate bars and we're just bitching and moaning about it.
Nah, bro, they're not chocolate bars. Come on now.
They're poo bars.
They are.
And yeah, you're right, I've got really good at convincing people that I speak French. God, we're so fucking ignorant, aren't we? Do you reckon you're gonna make 60 today?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to all collectively like bring in some more punishment for when Russ slacks and doesn't do 60 now. Now he's back up to strength. What do we reckon?
If it's only like 5k something.
Wow. Yeah.
Crawl 50 meters while holding your feet with your hands.
Oh well, I'm glad you know the fucking consequences now, man.
Wow.
If you do something, you'll be crawling with your hands in your feet.
Wow.
Yeah, 5k under. Oh,
I am
yeah.
terrified.
Sick. As in, like, you feel, oh yeah, I feel sick, mate.
Nah, as in like I might chunder everything in my internal organs.
What did you say think might have caused it?
I drank a litre of milk before I started running the thing.
Could be that.
Holding back waves of milky chunny, I hit the tarmac, mouth firmly shut. I kept my head down and focused on one step at a time, but this only meant I wasn't remotely prepared for what was lying just ahead.
I wonder if Ross knows how the elevation is going to change pretty instantly.
I think he's going to be thinking, blimey, we're looking forward to going round that mountain. No. The road remains straight, and now we're going up it. That's the camera level. We're going up. Do you want to come for an explore, Jamie?
Definitely.
Where are we going?
We are going to check out a little river or stream.
Nearly. This is proper jungle, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Where, you know Tarzan? Where was he from? What jungle was he from?
Just the jungle, I think. I don't think Disney were that specific.
Why not? We've definitely got all the like the lines he can swing from. Maybe he was from Guinea.
It's pretty incredible. This looks like kind of like a jungle set on a movie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go on, Jamie, make some monkey noises. Make the monkeys come.
So Russell,
Jamie.
what's been going through your head today?
Lot of hills.
A lot of hills,
Lot of hills.
Call this our elevation.
But you got some news for me, have you?
Thinking about 5 days. We're gonna have like 1.5 day where only the lowest point to highest point without the dips are gonna be like 1,000 meters.
Sick.
To be fair, you did that bit in Cameroon.
Mate, it can't get worse than that, honestly. One day I did like 1,500 metres of elevation gain. You think highest mountain in the UK is 1,345 metres. Although Ben Nevis can get tasty. I've been up Ben Nevis when it's got a bit chopsy up there.
But I think... Just give that a second.
I think that the sort of people.
How far are you going today?
60.
60.
Yeah, boy.
What was that whole thing about 75s?
Wait, too many questions.
Where's
My door.
yeah, that needs updating, I think.
No more press this time.
I pushed myself up the top of this hill and back down again, physically shaking with excitement for all the mountains to come. Yet again, I'd started too late and the sun had set before I'd managed to reach our unconventional nightclub hotel.
How goes it? Solid night shift?
Right. Got a bit of nappy arse.
Uh-oh. There isn't a toilet here either. There is
That's right,
bushes
it's only
though.
a little like just a little. Oh,
Oh, you managed to pull it back?
well,
Some of it.
not all of it. The recovery
Shit.
mission was like some semi-successful, but there was some debris. I hope they turn that racket off soon. F me.
Yeah, they didn't.